Welcome, my name is Pam, Chair Yoga Instructor for the Marian Council on Aging. Today, we will practice chair yoga together. Our practice will start with a time in the chair with centering and breathing and relaxing. And then we will practice some warm-up poses. Eventually, we will get up from our chair and stand behind our chair, practicing some standing poses with the use of the back of our chair as we need. We will close our practice sitting back in our chair with some closing poses and everybody's favorite Shavasana, the resting pose. So before we get started, let's go over a few things. Make sure you have a sturdy chair, preferably one without arms, and stretch out your arms to make sure you have plenty of room to move around. You will have a chance when you stand up to move your chair forward or wherever you need to do to make more room for you in your standing position. You may also want a bottle of water or a cup of water in case you get thirsty as we practice. You may wear comfortable shoes or socks that have that non-skid on the bottom of them, or bare feet for this, whatever works for you. If you doubt whether you can practice chair yoga, please contact your medical practitioner. Are you ready? Let's do this. So, this is your yoga practice. Listen to your body. Work within your body's abilities. I will give out adaptions for some of the poses. But if you find that your muscles are feeling a little stressed or uncomfortable, please slow down or stop what you're doing. And also have some fun with this. So finding yourself in a seated position, feet on the floor. Bring your hands into a mudra. This is hand yoga. Bring the tip of your thumb and your forefinger together. Resting the back of your hands in your lap, palms open for the possibilities of your yoga practice. Relax your shoulders and arms, top of your head towards your ceiling. Eyes can be closed or looking lazily towards the floor. And focusing on your breath. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your nose or mouth. As you breathe, imagine your breath moving around your body, preparing your body and your mind for your yoga practice. If you find your mind wandering as you practice today, it's okay. Gently bring your mind, your focus, back to your practice. As we continue, on our inhale, we'll say to ourselves, I breathe in. And as you exhale, I breathe out. Your breath pace. I breathe in. I breathe out. Gently bring yourself back to your everyday breath. As you breathe your everyday breath, think of an intention for your personal practice. A word or words to guide you as you practice. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes, focusing towards the floor. And when you're ready, focus back into the room. Relax your hands. Find your chin and draw some slow chin circles. And when you're ready, go in the other direction with your chin circles. And then bring your chin back to center. Slowly turn your chin towards your right shoulder. I'm going to be doing opposite of you. And gently tuck your chin on down towards that shoulder. Taking a few breaths here. And as you breathe, notice the stretch on the opposite side of your neck. Slowly inhale your chin up and back to center. Slowly turn your chin towards the other shoulder. And then gently tuck your chin on down towards your shoulder, taking a few breaths here. Slowly inhale your chin up and come back to center. Relax your arms down by your side. Inhale, shoulders towards your ears. Exhale them back down. Your breath pace. One more time. Nice job. Bring your hands to your lap, palms up. Inhale, hands towards your shoulders. Draw your elbows towards each other. Stretch them apart. Back towards each other and down. Up. Elbows. Stretch them apart. Back together and down. Two more times. Ready? Up. Elbows. Stretch them apart. Back together and down. One more time. Up. Elbows. Stretch them apart. Back together and down. Nice job. Let's bring your hands down by our side. We'll work into a forward fold. Inhale, arms up, reaching towards the ceiling. As you exhale, fold into your hips, extending out over your legs, and allow your hands to come down towards the floor. Just let them hang there. Slowly inhale, arms up, reaching towards the ceiling. Turn and face your right side. And then allow your hands to come down by your hip and the back of the chair. Inhale a little taller. As you exhale, relax into this twist. Looking a little more over your right shoulder. Slowly inhale, arms up, reaching up overhead. Turn and face your other side. Exhale, arms down. Inhale a little taller. Exhale, relaxing into this twist. Looking a little more over your shoulder. Slowly inhale, arms up, bringing hands together, up overhead. Inhale a little taller. Exhale to your right. Feeling a little stretch up the left side of your body. Inhale up. Exhale to the other side. Inhale up. Exhale, arms down. Take a few breaths. Good. And then bring your legs out in front. Point your toes away from you, point them towards you. Feel a little stretch in your ankles and in your feet. And then take your feet and draw some circles. There you go. And when you're ready, go in the other direction with your feet. And then bring your feet back to center. Bring your hands out. Spread your toes and fingers. And scrunch them up. Spread and scrunch. One more time. Spread and scrunch. And wiggle toes and fingers. And relax your hands and feet. So we're going to work into leg extensions, holding onto your chair as you need to. Find your right leg and lift your right thigh up. Extend your leg out in front. Tuck your knee up again and back down. Lift up, extend, up and down. Two more times. Up, extend, up and down. One more time. Up, extend, up and down. Good. Let's try the other side. Left side, lifting up, extend out, up and down. Up, out, up, down. Two more. Up, out, up, down. One more. Up, out, up, down. Nice job. Take a few breaths. And then find your right elbow. Stick your elbow into your side with your fingers pointing away. Inhale, extending your arm out. Exhale, tuck it back in. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Relax your arm. Other side. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, exhale. Two more times. Inhale, exhale. Last time. Inhale, exhale. Relax your arms. Let's slide our hips forward a little bit. Just enough to create a little space between your hips and your back and the back of the chair. Make sure your sits bones are still anchored in your chair. We're going to do flowing airplane. Arms down by your side, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, arms up. As you exhale, allow your arms to come down and fold at your hips just enough to look like an airplane taking off. Extend out through the top of your head. Relax your shoulders. And then wiggle your fingers. And then slowly sit yourself back up. Take a few breaths here. And now we're going to practice camel pose. Now camel pose, the idea is we're trying to open all the little muscles that are on the front of our body. So you'll be reaching behind and grabbing the frame of your chair. Inhale a little taller. As you exhale, tip your hips forward towards the camera. Press your belly forward. Open your ribs. Relax your shoulders back. Head comes back a little bit. You'll look like this. Hold that for a few more breaths. And gently bring yourself back to your seated position. Release your hands, bring your hands out in front. Interlace your fingers, palms facing you. Stretch your arms away from you. And then press against your upper back. Now we're opening our upper back here. And then release your hands and fly your wings. And relax your wings. And we'll move to our prayer squat flow. So crossing our wrists between our legs. Inhale, arms up, reaching towards the ceiling. Exhale, back down. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale up, bringing your hands together up overhead, and then exhaling them down to heart center. And then shimmy your feet together. Shimmy them apart, and then shimmy them back together again. Relax your hands, and now we're going to carefully get up out of our chairs and go behind our chairs. So take your time doing this, get your bearings as you stand up, and let's carefully walk behind our chairs. Make sure we have plenty of room behind your chair. I'm going to take a quick drink. You might want to do that too. And when you're ready, find yourself behind your chair in mountain pose. So feeling your feet into your floor, feeling nice and tall like a mountain. Top of your mountain towards your ceiling. Shoulders and arms are relaxed. And taking a few breaths here. Nice. And then bring your hands to the back of the chair. I'm going to turn mine sideways a little bit so you can see me moving around. We're moving into Warrior One. So I'll be doing the same side you are. Find your right leg and step it back so that your whole back foot is down on the ground. Your left knee is bent and over the ankle, toes pointing underneath the chair. And take one or both arms, come up in front. Feel free to hold on with one hand as you need to. And look up between your hands. as your neck allows. This is our warrior one. Now inhale your arms apart. Exhale them back together. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Now lower your hands to the back of the chair. Step your left leg next to your right leg. And we're going to back up from the chair into downward facing dog. Arms are stretched. Back is stretched. Hips over your ankles. Looking towards your floor. Taking a few breaths here. Now find your right leg and swing it towards the chair. If you find yourself like me too far from the chair, move yourself up. So we're now in warrior one with the right leg forward and the left leg back. So your right knee is bent over the ankle. You're standing nice and tall. Bring one or both arms up in front, looking up between your hands as your neck allows. Breathing here. Inhale, arms apart. Exhale them. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And then relax your arms. Step your legs together and take a few breaths here in your mountain pose. So the next thing we're going to do is a balancing pose called tree pose. I'm going to demonstrate it first and then we'll do it together. So tree pose will be inner mountain pose. Turn one leg out and rest our heel against our ankle with our foot on the floor. And then bringing one or both hands to heart center. Feel free to hold onto your chair. If your chair is in front, you can hold onto that chair. And then bringing one or both hands up overhead. All right, so let's do this together. Find your mountain pose. Noticing how your body balances and lines up in your mountain pose. Find your right leg and turn it away from you, so the knees pointing towards the side. Rest your right heel against your ankle. Remembering to be nice and tall. Bring one or both hands to heart center. Focus in your head. And then, as you're able, bring one or both hands up overhead. Balancing here. Returning your hands to heart center. And then release your arms and leg. Take a few breaths before we do the other side. All right, let's do the other side. So now your left leg turns out. Rest your left heel against your ankle. Feel free to hold onto the chair as you need to. Bringing one or both hands to heart center. And then one or both hands up overhead. And then lower your hands to heart center. And release. Taking a few breaths here. And now we're going to return to our chair again. So have a seat in your chair. So we're going to do an inside leg stretch. So slide yourself forward again, just like we did earlier. Bring your legs apart, put your hands to the inside. Inhale a little taller. As you exhale, fold forward until your shoulders are just about over your hands. And then press your hands against the inside of your legs, looking for a stretch. And then release your hands and slowly sit back up, taking a few breaths. Shimmy your feet together, and then slide yourself back in. Find your right leg, and we're going to do some knee circles with the right leg. So maybe holding onto your chair, lift your right knee up and draw circles with your knees. So we're using these muscles to draw circles. You got it. When you're ready, go in the other direction. Good. Now take that leg and gently tuck it up. You might only be able to do a little tuck, maybe a lot of tuck, whatever works for your leg. And then thank that leg for all that it does for you. Thank you, leg. And then release your leg. And let's do the same thing with your left leg, drawing some circles. And when you're ready, same leg, other direction. Good. When you're ready, tuck that knee up. It might tuck differently than the other leg. And then thank this leg for all that it does for you. And then relax your leg. All right, let's do a little something with our feet. So put one set of toes down, one heel down, and then switch. So there's only one set of toes down, one set of heels down. There you go. This is a good one to practice while you're watching TV. Few more. Good. And relax your feet. There we go. Now, let's work on our arms a little bit. Bring your right hand on top of your right shoulder. And inhale your elbow up. Exhale, forward and down. Good. Let's go the other direction. Draw some circles with your elbows. There you go. One more time, and relax your arm. Left hand up on your left shoulder. Inhale up, exhale, forward and down. One more time. Let's go the other direction. And let's do it one more time. And relax your arm. Hands out in front. This is called a pancake. And just flip your hands like you're flipping a pancake. All right, let's throw a little challenge into this. One hand up, one facing down, and flipping. Nice. Now let's change this to piano. Let's play some piano. Good. Now let's work on our thumbs. Draw some slow circles with your thumbs. Let's try it in the other direction. Good. Let's work on our eyes. Let's consider our face a clock. So 12 o'clock would be your forehead, 6 would be your chin. So with your eyes, look up towards your forehead. That's number 12, 3, 6, 9, 12. Back to 9, 6, 3, 12. Come back to center. Close your eyes for a few breaths. Open your eyes back up. Lower your chin towards your torso. Nose towards the ceiling. Chin towards your torso. Roll your right ear towards your right shoulder. Roll your chin back down to center. Roll your left ear towards your left shoulder. Roll your chin back down to center. Bring your head on top of your shoulders. And it's time for Shavasana, also known as the resting pose. What I will do is I will talk you into the resting pose. So take a few moments and maybe take a little drink, sip of your water if you want to, and just get yourself comfortable if you want to throw a sweatshirt on or a little shawl around your shoulders, and just settle yourself into your chair for this bit of rest and quiet time. So once you're ready, get yourself in a comfortable seated position, feet on the floor, hands where it's best for you. Eyes can be closed or looking lazily to the floor. And you're breathing. And then notice your feet. And wiggle your toes a little bit. And then relax your toes. Relax your feet. Relax your ankles. Let your feet sink into the floor, totally relaxed. And then notice your legs. And relax all the muscles in your legs. And then notice where your hips contact the chair. And allow your hips to sink into the chair, totally relaxed. And then notice where your back contacts the back of your chair. And allow that chair back to support you. And then notice your neck and shoulders. And notice if you're carrying anything up there. Perhaps there's some leftovers from yesterday. Perhaps there's some fear, or anger, or loss. Picture any or all of what you find up there, releasing from your neck and shoulders and flowing down your arms, out your fingertips, away from you. And as that happens, your neck relaxes, your shoulders relax, your arms relax, your hands and your fingers relax. And then picture your insides and all that cool stuff in there relaxing along with you. And then notice your face. Scrunch your face up like a prune. And release. Eyelids just touching. Lips just touching. Jaws relaxed. Tongue is relaxed. Your whole face is relaxed. And enjoy this relaxation for a minute or so. And then I'll bring you back with some breaths. Take some deep breaths and slowly begin to move your fingers and toes. And then take a few moments to remember the intention you made for yourself at the beginning of your practice. And take a few more moments to think about the things you're thankful for. From the littlest of things to the not so little things. What are you thankful for? And then slowly open your eyes, focusing back into the room. And we'll close our time together with some breaths, bringing our hands down by our side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. One more time. Inhale up, bringing our hands together up overhead, exhaling them to heart center. And when I say namaste, I am honoring the special person in each one of you. Namaste. And thank you so much for joining me in this yoga practice today. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you can continue to enjoy this practice. Namaste.